Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today I have a sweet Santa box and it's super quick and easy because it's quick and easy day. So this is the box that I'm sharing. I thought it was turned out so cute. I couldn't think of anything, y'all, this week. I had like brain fog or something and I could not think of anything to do. But then after I did this, I thought it turned out pretty cute. So I hope you like this one. Let me tell you the size of this. It's 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5, so it's a pretty good size. I have Hershey's Kisses in this, but I think the cutest ones would be getting the Santa hat ones. Because look at these little Santa hat. I didn't have a bunch of them left, so yeah, I just have a few in there, but it would be so cute if you can find the Santa hat ones. But this is what I'm sharing today, so let's go ahead and get started. For this project, you're going to need real red, or whatever your choice of color. You can do it green, red, whatever you like. But this one is real red. It's 9.5 by 7.75. And then you need one piece that is 1/2 by 10.5 and two pieces that are 5/8 by 10.25. And then I did cut out with the stylish shapes a small gold one, and we're going to make a faux Santa belt with that. And then this is for the sentiment. It says on the top, special delivery from the North Pole. So I thought that was a really cute one, and I am using for that the Jolly Delivery. I love this one, and I still want to use some of these animals in a treat box because they're so darn cute. But I did use the bear one in one of them, but I want to use this dog especially. It's so cute. I love it, and I love the sentiments on this one. And then the stylish shapes for the squares. All right, so what we are going to do first is we are going to do the sentiment like we always do. Get that all ready to go, and we'll put the box together. So I am going to just use my VersaFine Clear like I always use. I love this one. It always stamps really clear. Let me grab my mat for my photopolymer. If you don't have this mat, it's very inexpensive and it really helps to keep your stamping really clear. So we're going to do the special delivery, and then we're going to do the from the North Pole on the underneath it. I hope I centered that. Yeah, that's more centered than the special delivery, I think. All right, so that's what we're using for the top, so we'll set that aside and we'll make the box. Okay, so we are going to score this. And I'm going to grab my wax paper because I forgot to do that. And we are going to score it on the 9.5-inch side at 1/2, 2 3/4, 5, and 7.25. And we're scoring the 7 3/4-inch side at 1/2, 2 3/4, 5, and 7.25. So it's both same on both sides. Okay, so to cut this, there on 3 of the sides it has a 1/2 inch on 3 sides. On the top part right here, this is going to be the top of the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this corner off right here. And then you're going to cut the other one off as well. So it's going to look like that. You can save these pieces too to cut out your die pieces. And then on the sides here, you're just going to cut down on both of these score marks. And you're going to cut this one in half, and this one as well. Because these are going to be your glue tabs, and you don't have to do these perfectly. They're going to be inside the box. And then we're going to do the other side the exact same way. Cut it to the second score mark. Cut these in half. And then I cut into these. And then on all three of these top ones, these 1/2 inch ones, I just cut into these a little bit. 2 of these are going inside the box and 1 will fold inside the top part. Okay, this is what it's going to look like. And we need to sharpen all these score marks. Okay, so now I'm going to just flip this over. I'm going to put adhesive on these. I'm going to use my wet glue because my Seal Plus was not being nice earlier. So we're just going to use wet glue. When you use the wet glue, it's a really strong hold, but you do have to hold it till it gets that tackiness where it'll stay, because you want this to line up really good on your box. So you want to pull these up, line that up. Make sure it's really square. It helps with the top folding in too. And make sure you get your glue all the way to the edge. That's another good tip. Sometimes I don't, and then you can kind of see inside. Like it doesn't really line up really good. Okay. When you do the other ones, it seems to get tacky if you let it dry just a minute. And then you're just going to fold those 2 in, and your box closes just like that. All right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our strips here, and I'm just going to start tearing. Do y'all remember how we used to tear a lot of things? I don't know, I haven't done it in a long time, but you just want to tear it because it makes it look more like fur, and that's what I'm going for here. So you just tear it all the way down on the white ones. You're not going to do it with the black, that's the belt part. And just go all the way down on both of them. So I'm going to do this one too. Okay, so both our pieces are done, and I'm not going to measure anything. I am going to just take it, start it at the back here, and we are just going to go all the way around and just pinch at the corners. Keep it real straight and just pinch your corners in. And we're going to do the same thing with the other one. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this one. I think I'm going to use tear and tape on these. I think it's going to work good. Last time I glued it. So you can glue it or just use the tear and tape. I'll probably just get some of those Santa hats and fill it for my little great-grands. Okay, and then we're going to remove the backing. And then I'm going to start with in the back, but where it is curved right here. Let's see, did I do this one? Let's do this, start this way. We're going to just lay that right on the edge at the top and just go all the way around your box. And it should line up with where you pinched it already. It does work good with the tear and tape. Okay, so that's our back. Here's our front. I'm going to do the same with this one. We're going to go all the way around and just pinch the sides. But we're doing it the opposite way, y'all. It's got to go this way. So let me start this way on the back because I don't want to mess it up. Oh, I tore it on this side. Let's use this side. It looks better when you put the side that you tore that looks more rough. It looks better with that side up. All right. Sometimes I'll just straighten these out because it helps when you kind of pinch it again. So I'm going to go ahead again and add the tear and tape, and I'll add this to the bottom of the box. Okay, so now what we're going to do is do the belt. We're going to do the belt the same way, but we are going to do one thing with this, and I'm using the whole assortment punches, and I'm using this straight one, and I'm going to just make some, putting it right in the center here, and I'm going to make two little things here for the belt. I'm hoping I'm lining it up. Yeah, I did pretty good there. And this is going to go through here. So we're just making a faux belt. I'm going to put this one in the center as close as I can get, and then we're going to go around this box too. See if I can get it right. So I'm just pinching these just like I did the other one. And then for this one, I think I'll use wet glue because I want to make sure it stays in the middle. It's really easy to do. Let's put enough glue on that. These are going to go in the back too. If your buckle moves on you, you can always move it because it kind of slides back and forth. I think this one lines up pretty good. This would be a really cute classroom one. I think the kids would really like this one with the Santa hats inside. I'm going to just put these 3 in here, the Lynn Truffles. It fits like 3 perfectly. So you can put whatever you want, and then we're going to just add our top here. I think you don't even have to glue this belt part down, but I like it glued. So let's just go ahead and add the sentiment to the top. I thought it's so cute. Special delivery from the North Pole. Whoops. This is why I put those little things in it so it doesn't fall, but when I go to put something on here, I mess it up. All right, so there you have it. It's all done and super quick and easy. So there they are, the little Santa treat boxes. Our special delivery from Santa. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Have a blessed day. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.